also gonna say probably
She
explain
she
why
just changed
Ascent
it.
is banned as well.
She just
Yeah.
changed it. So
All right. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Happy Real Days Valorant Tournament Day 2. Brownto's on hand alongside our caster, our analyst here for today, Linus. Hello. How are you
Hello.
doing?
I'm doing great, Browntoll. I'm super excited to be here today. How about you?
I'm super excited, especially after those games yesterday. I mean, you watching those games, how did you feel about all these teams battling it out?
It was super exciting just to see the different play styles that each player had. Not just the team play style, but I love the individual characteristics that they bring in. It was just fun to honestly, good Valorant matches are always such a treat.
Yes, indeed. And we saw that all of these teams playing on a set and having a lot of strategies played out there. What do you think about those Ascent picks yesterday?
Honestly, Ascent, not one of my favorite maps, but I totally understand why people would love it. It just gives you so many options, whether you're defending. It has that quick rotation from B to A, which is what you always need. But I find that Ascent has one of the best kind of like mid areas to play around, and you can really go either way. Going to B, going to A, it just really throws off the defenders when you're attacking, and vice versa. You can hold a fairly aggressive defense on the defending side, of course, alongside mid, preventing that mid control. So I find that's like, really exciting. I personally loved watching the Astra Killjoy combination
Hmm.
there, and it was just super fun.
Yeah, we saw a lot of Ashes and Killjoys yesterday from all of our teams. You'll see if that's going to be effective in today's games. We'll talk more about the rules update and for the maps in a moment, but first, let's talk about the teams that will be playing once again today, starting out with the Bobaholics. Velreal, Bubba Wing, Ed Mundy, Kat Liente, and Wilson. It's Fred, Annie, Ed, Kat, Wilson. This team went 2-0 yesterday, especially huge that they were able to get that comeback against the Feisty Flamingos in Game C.
Yeah, it was amazing. Just watching it made me feel, that excitement that we all love and love to watch. They are definitely the favorites coming in to this round right here, or this matchup coming up with Bobaholics and Baguette. So I'm excited to see what our top two teams are going to do against each other.
And speaking of our opponent's Team Baguette coming up soon, we've got Sojung, Nafla, OKILY, Yato, Killer7, and Jelly June. Sojung, Nafla, Tomo, Yato, Tuck, and June. They've been sticking with those Astra smokes, as well as Sojung popping off with the Sage earlier, but you can't forget about Yato on that raise.
Yeah, the way they play these characters, with so much confidence, sometimes it makes me want to bring that confidence into my games as well. I've seen some plays Nafla has done, so I'm looking forward to just keeping an eye on Nafla and seeing what they're going to bring out this upcoming match.
And then after our game against the Bobaholics and Baguette will be the game between No Sympathy and Feisty Flamingos. Looking into No Sympathy, they've got True Bloop, Aiden, King Nerd the Third, Jazzy, and Ulysse. Summer, Aiden, King, Jazzy, and Ulysse. We saw some great entries there from Jazzy and King. Summer on the smokes, Aiden with the Sky plays. They almost pulled off a comeback using those Killjoy utility here when they were down 12-2, bring it back to 12-5. But could they could they bounce it back here today with these two games coming up?
I think, if they just double down on some of the strategies that they were playing, I have no doubt that any of these teams can give each other a good fight in their matches. Um, that being said, Feisty Flamingos, they seem to be the only team that's pulling out the Phoenix during this whole tournament, and so that not having played Feisty Flamingos yet, they might have to bring a different strategy on how they want to counter him.
And speaking of the Feisty Flamingos, we've seen Chipotle on the Phoenix. That's Leo. And then there's Anime, Grass, Cinders, Skates, and Kimbo. Anna, Grass, Cinders, Skates, and Kimbo. So they've been playing the same agents overall, but especially Anime, we saw her pull off a lot of battle Killjoy plays, mostly with her lineups.
Yeah, which is, it's so interesting because she's typically a Phoenix player. So it's cool seeing her play this different hero, this different play style. And I think that might be the key differentiator. Never seeing these strategies yet, will definitely give Feisty Flamingos that edge.
All right, so there it is. Your four teams. We've got the Bobaholics, Baguette, No Sympathy, and the Feisty Flamingos. And you can check out the schedule by using the command standings in the chat. All right, and now if we look at the standings here, the Bobaholics are leading 2 wins, no losses with a 10 round differential. Baguette right behind them, 1 win, 5 round differential. Then we got the Feisty Flamingos, 2 losses, a -7 round differential. And then No Sympathy, 1 loss, and a -8 round differential. And the top 2 teams will move on. So after these 3 games, we'll have to see who's going to end up in the top 2. It's going to be win-loss, and then the round differential as the tiebreaker. This is going to be so close, Linus.
I am looking forward to these games. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday, but I'm excited to be here today to help everybody out and hopefully make some interesting. Hopefully the players can make some interesting plays and hype everyone up.
All right, and so as we go into the map ban phase for the first game against the Bobaholics and Baguettes, just a reminder what the rules are. So there are 2 teams that get to be designated Team A and Team B, and they're designated randomly. Team B gets to ban a map, Team A bans another map, and then Team B picks a map from the remaining maps in the map pool. Now, a little change today. The captains have agreed that they will not pick Ascent after picking Ascent 3 times yesterday. So it's going to be between Bind, Breeze, Fracture, Haven, Icebox, and Splits. We'll have to see what maps they're going to pick here, Linus.
Yeah, I wonder what we'll see. It'll be super interesting. I'm really hoping we'll see some Fracture plays. I know lineups for Viper can be pretty powerful there. Breeze is such an different map with this open play style. There's not much cover. There's long ranges. I'm, I know you mentioned some bans in, but I really would love to see one of those get played out. I suspect we'll see, some Icebox, some Haven. Those seem to be some favorites. But what's your favorite map, Browntoll?
I've got to say it's Bind. But I don't know if it's because I always play Killjoy and I love doing Killjoy lineups on Bind, especially on B site. A lot of places to put your nades on and delay a plant. Turret being able to see from Garden and Hookah. But also I've seen some Killjoys do lineups on A as well, putting the turret there in heaven or on triple or truck. And shoving the nades into very strange spots has always been my favorite. But I also, just in general, really love the fact that you can teleport from A to B or B to A through the teleporters, one of the unique aspects of the map.
Yeah, and I find that most people's favorite maps tend to be the maps that they typically win on, and so usually that's the differentiating factor between map picks. Yeah, honestly, I love those teleporters. I wish they didn't make so much noise, but understandable, balancing things like that. But such a fun mechanic of the game, especially on that map. And one thing I really love about it is, you can really make some great plays coming up on that A short and then just juking the defenders and heading off to that B site there. That's one of my favorite plays on Bind.
All right, so as we're about to set up the lobby here, we have the results in from the map ban phase. It's going to be, it's going to be Bind. All right, so my favorite map in play here. I'm excited
There we
for that.
go. There we go. Let's see if they'll play out some of the strategies that we mentioned. Let's see if we see that anybody on that Killjoy placing the same util where you would play at. And I think that'll be a fun thing to watch out for.
And we also have the selection here for the sides team. Bobaholics are going to be going on the attack, and Team Baguette's going to be on defense.
Yeah, I'm loving the team mentality. you know, putting on, it all starts before the game starts. And one thing that we can notice with the teams is just keeping the same profile icon and really just showcasing their personality that way. I love it.
All right, so we're about 5 minutes out from starting our first game of the day and the Happy Real Days Valorant tournaments. As we get ready, we'll step aside for a little bit, and we'll see you then.
Tomo doesn't have the same icon.
Kick, 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 kick. I don't know if we actually transition. Should we just make stuff up? Hello, chat. Because Rue did deafen, so I think we're still here.
Well, how about this? Chat, why don't, we talked about our favorite maps. And I know you already probably talked about this yesterday, but I'd love to know what your favorite maps are. And if you could just let us know in chat, that would be awesome.
Yes, let us know what your favorite maps are. A lot of different options. I'm sure our chat really loves Ascent, especially after yesterday. But we also have Bind, Breeze, Fracture, Haven, Icebox, and Split. So let us know what your favorite map is. I already said Bind. Bind forever. Well, if I have to pick another map though, I think I would have to go with Fracture. I think I like the uniqueness of Fracture, especially on the attacking side and being able to kind of squeeze in the defense. But also, Killjoy can watch both sides.
I it's funny. You know, I when I first played Fracture, I wasn't sure how I was gonna like it. I love the the developers and the way they did Fracture, because it's just so different. It's nothing we've ever seen before. It really shook up, at least for me, it really shook up how people play, and just changes what to look out for. Like, I first time I played, I was just anxious at all times. I had no idea where they were going to come from, no idea how to play each site. But to me, the uniqueness of the way the defenders can rotate as well as the attackers, like whoever thought of that map, while it's not revered, I do applaud for the innovativeness for that map.
Yeah, and I definitely think once you start appreciating the uniqueness of the map, that it starts to become some people's favorites. Although I feel like I'm the minority here. Honestly, I just want to take my whole squad and just go across the zip
On the
lines.
zip line, 100%. I that was my favorite thing, and honestly, the first couple times I played that map, I did get caught. Just having fun, being silly, because that zip line is really fun. Um, it gives me the same feeling as zip lining in person. So I'm glad that they were able to capture that.
Have you done that before?
Zip lining, yeah.
Yeah.
Back up in Canada, there's some zip lining between the trees and the mountains, and that was a really cool experience there. Same, luckily, I don't have the fear of heights the same way I do. uh, Luckily, in game, there is no fear of heights. I don't have to worry about anything. So it did help there.
I just have to imagine like being able to um like if zip lines in Valorant were just like the ones IRL where you can just launch
Oh
yourself onto
gosh.
the
No,
zip
no,
lines
no,
and be like,
no.
"Wee!"
It's definitely a lot more intense. You wear a harness. It's a little bit more safer, I find, in real life, of course. But yes, if it's almost akin to, if anybody remembers being back in the playgrounds, when you're just like grabbing onto the thing and just sliding across. That's what it felt like to me.
Gosh, maybe I should try ziplining one time. I think the last time I did it when I was a kid, but I'm also afraid of heights.
Oh,
So,
you'll
maybe
get the same feeling in the playgrounds.
I'll just do it in VR.
Oh, right. That would be such a cool way of thinking about it.
No fear of heights in VR. I'm just sitting in my chair. It's okay. Maybe this is one way to get over fear of heights though. Doing zip lining or being on
Well,
gondolas
I
or
was
something.
gonna say, or it would just increase it.
Mm,
So there is that.
big thinking face.
Yeah.
Looks like we're about to get started soon. Um, they just there's a little logistical issue in picking the servers, but I think they're going to end up picking Texas here. That is the default server if they cannot come up with anything. But it seems like they never come up with anything, so it's always Texas. We do love Texas servers. 1 minute before we start the game, how is what do you think about the strategies for both teams going in?
One thing I did notice is Team Baguette typically, they typically play a little bit more defensive. When we saw them play, I think they were lacking in initiators. Other than I heard there was a Sky being played. I'm not sure, but yeah, the way I kind of see it is looking at their agent picks. They typically play controllers, sentinels, meaning they're ready to set up and catch the attackers in a trap. Hopefully, we see some of that here in Bind, the more defensive play style, because we all know being aggressive that we've seen Bobaholics do can sometimes be their downfall.
So we'll
Shit, I
see
forgot
if
to play
we
my music.
see some adjustments from both teams as the game is going to start soon. Here we go onto Bind. And there we go. First game of the day on Bind. It's the Bobaholics versus Baguette. As we load in here to the agent select, I believe that both teams will probably stick with the picks they've done yesterday.
Oh, and we already have started seeing that Killjoy pick come out from Wilson, albeit on the attacking side, but I have no doubt that we'll see some turret lineups and some Molly lineups when they switch over.
Team Baguette thinking about replication here. But I have a feeling they're going to stick with the players they've done before. Bubble Wing back onto the Sage as well, and Ed on the Jet as we expected.
Mm-hmm. Now we are just waiting for Belreal and Catliente. Looking forward to seeing Catliente on that Astra, the tried and true pick. Especially so strong on Bind, needing those smokes, it's going to make such a big difference.
Alright, it looks like Team Baguette is starting to settle down. Soja and back onto the Sage once again. And Kill 7 opting for the Brim.
Choose
No,
agent.
maybe it's the Astra again.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Brim is the stronger controller here on Bind. There's a lot more smaller, so to speak, corners and places to defend. Brim just has the better util for this map. But we do see that matchup between the Astras. Once again, we don't see any initiators on the attacking and defending side from both teams, from Bobaholics and Baguette. So I wonder how they're going to be able to get that information on the rotations. I foresee some lurkers, some lurking plays coming in.
So the attacking red side's going to be Team Bobaholics. On the defending side, Team Baguette, some slight changes. We've got Tomo back on to the Reina this time instead of the Breach rather. And Yato has pulled out his main in the Chamber.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing what they're gonna do. I see the attacking side. I think they're gonna come out, Bobaholics, they are aggressive, and I have no doubt we're gonna see that here as they 5-man stack onto that A site coming up.
And as the game's going to start, here we go. Game D, Bobaholics and Baguette.
Wow. They're really just pushing 5 into the bats here. Will they catch an alpha?
Oh my gosh, a dink there from Nafla using the ghost. And no fear, here comes Team Bobaholics.
What a great pick by Nafla, giving them that advantage and stopping the push. And here we see Nafla with 2.
2K for Nafla as the Asher Smokes comes out, preventing the push. Yatso here in heaven with the Deagle.
Now, is Bobaholics thinking about transitioning here? They've just lost 2 on trying to push onto that A site and spending lots of time in baths.
Oh, and Yatso using that golden Deagle of his.
Edmund G was trying to catch one, trying to even it out, but stayed way too long.
Fred gets stinked a little bit. Gonna pick up the ult orb.
And here now we see the transitions. You know, A baths isn't working out.
Last player standing.
Oh, and Nafla pushes out. Trying to get the thing 5 HP for
It's
Bubba
Nafla going to get the last one.
Oh, a
And
4K
yes.
for Nafla.
Nafla was such a strong showing on that A site. That first pick made it such a huge difference for Baguette. It would have gone way differently had she gotten caught off. The aggressive defense being a Jet there, I think, was the best decision that Team Baguette could have done there.
For 4K coming out from Nafla, and Baguette goes up 1-0 in the first game of the day.
Yeah, and you know, here we're seeing that A push wasn't so strong. They're opting for the B, but I think Baguette knows this, which is why they've stacked 3 on there. And Yato, here we see that aggressive defense, hoping to catch one off the same way Nafla did.
So after picking up the orb, Yato retreats here. Ed trying to look up Garden.
Beautiful wall. Beautiful wall by Sojung there. Just stopping that B aggression that they knew was going to come out, giving them time to kind of transition and move over. We're seeing this really passive playstyle by Bobaholics that we haven't seen before, so I'm excited to see. How that's going to play out.
Oh, might have spotted one in Garden here, and as Ed dashes in.
Ooh.
Ed trying to get the smoke. Oh, Tomo with 2 kills here with the Spectre. That great gravity well there, Linus.
Yeah, beautiful play. Especially Sojung with just catching them off guard, you know? Sojung was there to catch their attention so that her teammates can come in and just plow them down, which is what we're seeing now.
Notice Heaven coming in with the Spectre, and Tomo finishes off with the 3K. Way to go, Tomo.
I love that play with Sojung just catfishing all of Team Bobaholics and catching their attention, while Baguette, you know, especially Tomo, we saw just coming in and grabbing as many players as he can, clicking heads. Now we kind of see these full buys come out, especially so on the attacking side. It seems like Team Baguette is hoping to save their economy and opting to keep their guns from last round. Let's see how that's gonna play out for them.
Bobaholics looking to go through A short, but they're met with the one way from Astra. That's Killer 7 putting the smoke there.
They do have the stronger buys. I think they may be a little bit more confident pushing onto site now.
Shots coming through with the gravity well. Oh,
They-
think from Tomo there. Ed's looking to push. Ed's trying to go to U-Haul. Swings. That's a close one there, Linus, as the wall comes out.
Sure. That wall giving that safe plant,
Spike planted.
but they're all on site. And Tomo
Oh,
catching Cat Liente.
a few trades here as Ed gets a pick as well. Vilreal here with the Phantom. A 3v3. Hanging out on the wall. Oh, Ed gets the pick on Sojun there, and now has U-Haul control.
And Nafla so low. What is she gonna do? But she was able to pick off Ed, giving them that 2v2 even.
Last
Time and
player
swings.
standing.
Oh, the heal from Vel.
It's
Fred's
gonna
looking to
be.
clutch it out.
Last player standing.
Oh, Yatso with the kill, but not enough time here.
It's super
Got the
low.
Killjoy lineup. Just swing.
That's
And
caught by Wilson.
Wilson, you have to
Bomb
think,
grenade out.
not shoot.
Bot coming back.
What a great defensive play by Wilson there, being patient, playing it slow. You know, and I'm sure you know this best, Brown Toll. Playing Killjoy, you're there for the post plant. You're there to draw the attention and put pressure on. You're not typically there to get frags, but of course, one or two, you're not going to say no to.
So once again, the nades working out for Wilson, and Team Bobaholics picks up their first round of the game. Oh, here we see the wall once again from Sojung as the Bobaholics hanging back here in market.
Very early wall by Sojung, you know, no aggression yet. It's going to come down quite quickly before we even see any of the... Wow, did Edmundy just able to catch them off guard like that? And now interesting A transition over after getting a pick on B site. But what a great noise Edmundy just did there. Pulling the defenders onto that B side, thinking that it was a B push. Let's see what Bobaholics is going to do now.
And out of 5 of them, probably strategizing here to see what they're going to do. Or they're just playing for picks here.
They have time. I think this is the best play by them right now.
Oh, the Empress is coming out from Velreal. Red's looking to get on. Concussion coming out. Does get Velreal here. Here comes the executes. Wall's coming up. Oh, they just walled off their own nades. Oh, it might be close enough for one of them.
Spike
As
planted.
Annie plants.
Now here comes the retake by Baguettes.
Oh, a little whip
Edmundy
there.
with another one.
Edmundy's low.
Not for long. He has the hot hand right now, picking off 2. Is he gonna get a 3rd? Oh, not quite. Killer 7.
And Killer 7 with the
Player
2K.
standing.
Does a little bit of damage here. It's up to Yato with the Vandal. Swings and
Not
Fred.
enough.
Fred with the 2K. And once again, looks like A side is working for Team Bobaholics.
Beautiful timing by Fred there. You know, just catching Catliente off and then, sorry, catching Yato, I believe. Just at the end there, it was beautiful.
So with those 2 wins in a row, it's 2-2. It's tied up. And not a lot of defensive changes here for Team Baguette.
Yeah, Team Baguette's on an eco round right now, so we should see this round go handedly over to Bobaholics. But who knows? As many picks, you know, right now Baguette can get, that's a win for them.
With vision, and he's smoked off by Killer 7. Shooting down a wall now is Team Bobaholics. Looking to get on. And here comes Ed. And Ed gets a pick on the Sojung. Dashing on.
Taking control. Ooh, is that Nafla we see on the lurk?
Once again. And looks like Bobaholics wants to push out. Yato knocks down a wall to get on. Oh,
Nafla with the blades and the
planted.
lurk. Beautiful positioning by Nafla, and she gets another one. This is an eco round for Baguette right now, and they're taking down Bobaholics 1 by 1.
Oh, Nafla! He gets a 4K! Oh my goodness, he's just playing gun game. Picked up a pistol and then picked up a Vandal, and there it is.
I love the upgrades that Baguettes are getting now. This is a beautiful play by them. Starting it off with starting the round off with pistols and now upgrading onto these rifles that they didn't buy. This is really going to help their economy. The goal for Team Baguette here was to get kills. And there they won the round. I think this is shaking up Bobaholics a little bit.
Oh, and we have a technical problem as Tomo has had his toaster explode. So we're going to have a technical timeout. But with the first 5 rounds here, it's been back and forth, but once again, that thrifty round led by Nafla was so huge.
Yeah, I noticed the little lurk. I didn't know Nafla had the blades out. And I don't think Bobaholics knew there was going to be a lurker so early. But Nafla played it so well.
So 3-2 now. It's in favor of Team Baguette, led by Nafla with 10 kills.
4 spies are coming in for Bubbleholics. Like I said, last round really shook them up. They're looking to have the same fate as Team Baguette last round, hoping to catch anybody off guard and make that upgrade again.
Now, if you are on Team Bubbleholics right now, with the game that is going right now, it's pretty close. You think there's any strategy changes they need to make? They've been playing slow so far.
I mean, with their buys right now, I would say if they had the full buy, the Vandals, the armor, last round, being aggressive would have been better because they had the advantage. But right now they're playing at a disadvantage, so that aggression isn't going to pay off the same way that they hope to. I think they should be playing passive and aggressive based on their economy, and see how it goes. I think at this moment, playing for picks is the best thing that they can do now. And as we've seen, Edmundy has been #1 in catching anybody off guard on the defending side. I think they're hoping to see that again.
As we look over to Team Baguette, one of the more interesting players of the tournament is Yato, who is playing from not in the mainland. He's playing from very far away, and yet with 140 ping has been able to make it all the way up to Diamond 2. Immortal may be in range. Sometimes I wonder whether it's better to play on high ping versus low ping.
I think,
So,
at least for me, my understanding is if you're used to high ping, it's whatever you're used to. You will play around it, you'll make it work. But you definitely, we're not seeing that high ping be any difference of a factor here in this game.
and so we're gonna take a little break as we go into our BRB screen as we deal with a logistical issue, and we'll be right back after this short break.
I like the O Canada. Oh, yeah.
Now he's.
I think Tomo's reconnected.
Are you here? Okay, LOY. Gives me a crouch.
I think they're called the Timbies.
Okay, let me know when you're back, and then I'll roll back. Okay. Okay, well, welcome back to Team Baguette versus Team Bobaholics. Right now, Team Baguette is up 3-2 as we had a technical timeout to fix a technical issue, but it looks like it's been resolved. Hopefully this pause doesn't cause some issues here.
Yeah,
We're
looking
getting back to
forward.
the game soon.
Looking forward to seeing what Bobaholic is going to do on this lesser buy round here. After getting catch off guard by pistols from Baguette, it really just set them back. But I have no doubt that Bobaholics, with these little one-off picks, can definitely bring the morale back onto their side.
So here we go. Looks like the attackers, Team Bobaholics, is looking to... Yep, they're going to stick with their plan to go back to A here.
Get out of my way!
And here we hear Edmundi pull out the knives. Let's see if he's able to catch anyone off guard the same way he has before. Are we seeing this?
That.
Yeah, the Jet v Jet matchup.
Oh, the swing!
Ooh.
Oh, and we just
Tagged by
Great.
Edmundi.
great pick there.
Nofla's just popping off these last couple of rounds.
And now this is going to force a rotation here, Linus,
Calling my boss.
as Sojung is rotating through Fountain here.
Yeah, this moment, making all that noise on A, Bobaholics needs to charge on while they have this advantage.
And here it comes. Smoke's coming out here. Edmundi's charging in. Oh, gets picked up by Sojung. Unable to steer. And a few trades here.
Still
Wilson
the
and Yato.
two-man advantage for Team Baguette here.
Last player standing.
Oh, and Yato
Strike
really
down,
feeling it
B.
here. It's up to Kat. And she swings. And Nofla finishes off Kat.
What a great pick by Nofla to start off the round. I was really looking forward to seeing that Jet v Jet, you know, tagged by Edmundi, but unfortunately wasn't able to close out the kill, and I think that really hurt them, making that transition over to B.
So a great defense there on B by Team Baguette. And that puts them up 4-2.
I mean, that being said, that round should have gone to Team Baguette with the lesser buy coming in from Bobaholics. I have no doubt Bobaholics now with the full buy coming in and taking that advantage back.
Meanwhile, Tomo, being able to sense someone in hookah, has retreated. As here comes the push from Bobaholics onto B. And now the stars coming out from Kat. They're all being smoked out here. It's been so hard for them to entry onto B.
Blocking sight.
You know, I think they're a little nervous with
Oh, look
Nofla
at
getting
this.
those picks.
Sojung able to anticipate the updraft and gets a pick. And now the attacker Killjoy lockdown coming through. Yato! Oh, Yato with the baguettes! That's 2 kills with the oh, misses this though. Nofla able to trade off Wilson. Bubba Wayne gets a
One
pick on
enemy
Nofla.
remaining.
Last one standing, a 1v2
Indy
situation.
and Bubba Wang just making it so that they have that safe plant.
Spike planted.
There's still a res in play here, potentially for Sojung. Going into CT. Looking.
Ooh,
Oh, head thinks Ed.
Sojung has caught Edmundi before. Let's see if she can do it again.
Now the smoke here. From Annie. She's walking across. Sojung looking. Oh, misses the smoke here. And that's unfortunate.
That's
Annie able to shoot down
Nice
Sojung and win the
try.
round for
So
Team
Bobaholics.
Bobaholics.
Yeah. I think that was a misclick by Sojung. I think Sojung While I'm not sure if that would have been the playmaker move right there. That dink on Edmund D really made them play a little bit nervous, a little bit scared. If only Sojung was able to clutch that one out, I think that would have been would have put the Baguette at a much better position for this next round here.
So here we go, same defense once again for Team Baguette.
Globaholics knows Nafla likes to push this up. I wonder if they can counter this playstyle yet.
Oh, there's a pick here.
Is there two?
And Nafla, no. The trade from Bubba Wing.
Nafla getting that early pick really makes a big difference. It stops the aggression.
Here comes Fred with the Empress. And now this misses into U-Haul. An op coming out from Yato.
Empress, being aggressive, taking space. This is what he needs to do.
5 HP for Cat on site. Next to the truck. Oh!
Last player standing.
Oh my goodness.
By Annie. Now makes it a 4v1 for Bobaholics.
And let's see what Yato does with the operator. 5 bullets left in it. Or 7 rather.
Playing it patient.
30 seconds
Oh!
left.
A nice op kill here from Yato. And now here comes the Phantom as well as the 8 bullets.
Spike planted.
From the Headhunter.
Yeah, if I was Yato, not sure if I would be confident enough to clutch this one out 1v3. I'd much rather save the operator for a future round instead. But we've seen Yato before. We've seen him make that last kill. Let's see if he can do it again.
Here it comes, going with the classic throw as he's done usually. And
unable to catch Bubba Wang off guard.
So we've seen Yato do that classic throw before to get a little bit of jitters out of Team Bobaholics here, but Bubba Wang able to use that wall to her advantage, and now it's tied back up 4-4.
Yeah, what a crazy couple of rounds we've had. This kind of, teeter-tottering rounds we get. Nobody has yet been at a lead. Every time you get a 2-round lead, the other team just comes back. Let's see what team is gonna pull ahead now.
Now back to B goes the Bobaholics. Led by Wilson and Ed going into hookah, while Fred goes to... Oh my goodness! Wow, Ed has some vision here, and now onto side to go. Oh, and the anticipation, able to pick off Stacy.
Ed has learned his lesson. Being caught off guard by Sojung there, knew exactly where Sojung was going to be.
And now the numbers advantage in favor of the Bobaholics as Bubba Wang looks to plant. Oh, and
Ed gets 3.
Ed's looking for 4.
Is he gonna get the 5th?
It's gotta be against Nafla.
He has fallen to Nafla many times before. Which Jet is gonna come out on top?
Here's Nafla, who's walled off an elbow. Has all the utility here. Updrafts.
Oh. Being caught out by the sound. They know she's there. Edmundy is looking to lurk. Who's gonna win?
Oh, Nafla! Nafla ace. Now does he want more?
Nafla shows
2.
Who's the better Jet?
And Velreal finishes off Nafla, but Nafla able to deny the ace there and get 2 picks.
Great game sense by Nafla, knowing that Ed, being aggressive, getting 4, was going to be aggressive and push into B elbow there. Great play by Nafla.
Need a drop. Thanks.
So some confidence increasing for the Bobaholics. They've won the last 3 rounds, and now they take the first lead of the match, 5-4.
Once again, we've seen ourselves in this situation before. Bobaholics with the full buy, and Baguette with, the eco round. Really, this is a toss-up, and that can go either way.
Ed looking to flank into B.
Oh.
Here comes the swing.
Yeah.
Oh!
Great swing. Great 180 by Edmundy, catching Yato.
And here comes Nafla. Sneaks at... Oh! Oh, the nice missing, and Foul was able to cover. That's unfortunate. Now the numbers advance for Bullhawks once again. Oh my god,
the shorty!
Oh dear. Oh, we've seen this before. That's so unfortunate, but so strong for Killer 7 here. Now has the Phantom as Annie plants.
Here we see the transitions from Baguette coming in. Is Killer 7 going to get caught?
Oh, unfortunate spray there, and Ed is able to get the pick. And Team Bobaholics really feeling it. Tomo picking up the Phantom.
Ed hoping to catch another one.
Tomo looking to go around truck here, alongside partner Soja. And a swing. Oh, the Deagle kill for Sojung. But Bobo gets on Tomo. And Ed able to finish off Sojung with the Vandal.
Beautiful play by Ed. Just catching, lurking behind, catching Killer 7 off guard. Honestly, I think, while Ed started off a little slow, a little bit feeding in a couple of rounds up drafting into the open, he seems to have warmed up and is really picking up the pace here.
That's 4 wins in a row puts up Team Bobaholics 6-4 with 2 rounds left in the first half.
I think Ed changing his playstyle from passive to aggressive, Team Baguette needs to adapt to that right away.
Oh, and Naflo switching over to B and gets picked off by Fred. And here comes Fred onto B. He's gonna stay back here because of the Astra smokes. And here it comes, dash on. And Yato's aware of this, but where is... Oh, Sojung! Oh, here! Oh, Velreal! Wilson picked off Sojung as well. A 4v2 situation for the Bobaholics. And Annie once again able to get this plant down. The defenders trying to retake with less agents once again. Oh, it sees Tomo here.
Arena battle we see.
Woody flash again. Killer 7 right behind Tomo. Will there be a play down here? They've been playing patient. Oh, great crosshair placement from Bubba Wang. There goes Cat. Oh, there goes Velreal.
Tomo going to Cat.
Turret's not shot down though. There's still some time. Going to go with the Empress now. Oh, and the crouch play works out. Bubba Wang gets the 2K and stops Tomo from getting onto site.
In the half.
What a great performance by Tomo. Just getting that spray transfer, and giving Team Baguette hope that there was a chance to win the round out. Annie stopping that cold feet. Beautiful play by Bobaholics there. I think that pick onto Nafla. Nafla has been catching them off guard, getting all these kills, giving them the pressure that somebody is able to take them out. But once they took Nafla out, I could see, they're just plowing onto that B site there.
So they're treating Nafla here as the raid boss on Team Baguette. Bobaholics looking to go through a short. Taking it slow once again.
Get out of my way! The hunt
begins! Oh, here come the knives coming out, as well as the Empress. Oh, and Nafla was down here! Now flashing the U-Haul. Getting met with the judge, but Velreal using that Empress is so much faster.
So many ults coming through for Bobaholics, and it's paying off.
Oh, down. Cat gets picked off and gets
Spike down A.
Nafla's looking for 5. Just a 2v2 situation.
Player
Oh! Here comes the rescue! The numbers advantage! And Wilson gets the 3K! Wow!
Great play by Wilson
Switching
there.
sides.
Stopping Nafla in her tracks. I love the aggressive defensive positioning that Nafla has right now. I think, personally, Nafla has Ed's number, while Ed is able to win out in all these other duels. Not against Nafla.
So, as we switch sides, it's 8-4 in favor of Team Bobaholics. They've won the last 6 rounds, led by Ed and Velreal. 14 kills and 13 kills, respectively. Nafla, once again, 19 kills up top here for Baguette, but that may not be enough. They may have to change some strategy in order to get some rounds back here. As we get started in the second half, Team Baguette's looking to go B.
Super interesting playstyle. 2 Sentinels on Team Baguette right now on the attacking side. Very, smoke's only coming in from Astra. Let's see if they can pick anyone off here.
Nafla is lit due to that turret. And here come the smokes. Gradual coming out as well, so...
A gift.
What would this mean for Baguette here? What would their strategy be?
Baguettes needs to get that plant down. They have 2 sentinels. Post plant is going to be such a strong play for them.
Oh, the dash in, and Yasha uses the headhunter.
And Nafla.
And Fred gets a kill as well. Oh, Nafla with 3! Once again! Oh my goodness, that gunplay. And there's Ed! But Ed hits him in the body, and Nafla is able to finish off Ed using the ghost. Once again, a 4K in the start of the half.
Nafla is just popping off. They just seem to have everybody's number. Only ever getting caught out after making a kill. So honestly, it seems like these duels seem to be falling onto Team Baguette's side. But as you notice, without Nafla, it seems like they don't seem as confident without Nafla. Let's see how they play.
He's up to 23 kills right now. Ed hiding in the corner.
Aggressive positioning, trying to catch somebody off, and does he?
Oh boy, he's able to kick out Leonto. That's huge. But does get picked off from Tomo going out to site. Walls here. Oh, directly, they don't check you off. Oh boy, unfortunately, we're not able to check 2 corners. It's going to make it a 3v3 situation a lot different here as Nafla picks off Fred. Here comes Wilson into U-Haul.
Ooh, I like the pre-firing, just to be safe.
And now the turret there to check. They're met with the wall.
Placing alarm bot.
And here comes. The wall's going to be knifed down. They've got classics out. Will the classics speed up the specters here?
They don't have much time left.
Player standing.
Last one standing, Tone with 3. And here comes, and Sojung finishes off Cats. That's 2 rounds in a row to start the half for Team Baguettes.
Team Baguettes, they seem to have the pistol round down on both sides. Now, that being said, the pistol round's over. These buys are coming in. And without Edmundy's first pick, even though they don't get that first pick, Bobaholics manage to win the round. But I've seen with Nafla, once Nafla goes down, it takes an extraordinary amount of effort for Team Baguettes to pull it over on their side again.
Both teams relying on their jets as
per usual.
Welcome to NA Valorant. Jet only. Perhaps, we'll see. Oh, the dash on the side here. Cat's just hiding in the cubby, pulling them in.
Great info coming out.
Oh, but Nafla saves Sojung there. Great gameplay from Nafla. Using the Spectre, still on fire. And here comes the plant from Sojung.
Spike planted.
And now smoked out is Fred. Wilson gets a pick on the Tomo. And here comes Team Bobaholics.
Fred!
Swing here. Oh,
enemy
Ed. Ed's coming on as well. Great retake here. And Kill 7 lit with the ghost. And Annie finishes him off. So, Baguette's not really checking corners. They were able to win the first 2 rounds, but once again, this buy round coming out, very beneficial for Team Bobaholics.
Yeah, that lineup between Sojung and Tomo, just giving Fred that perfect shot to take out 2. It just so happened that was just an unlucky play by Baguette, and such an advantage for Fred there. He just found himself in a great spot.
So now it's 6-9. It's in favor of Bobaholics as Team Baguette looking to go short, met with some smokes. Once again, the one-way coming out. Fred drop. Oh my goodness, the Deagle kill here. Nice sheriff kill onto
now
Tomo
who's
from
playing
Ed.
The lurker?
And that's
Take
2.
down 2.
Spike down A.
Oh, can't get 3 here.
Is Ed gonna be able to catch it? Yato comes by.
And Yato comes through with the Vandal. Oh, but that's so huge now. They don't have the numbers advantage here.
I mean, with a player like Nafla, do you need the numbers advantage?
And look at this flank here over from Bubble Wing, but it's gonna get caught by the trap. Oh, and Nafla and Killer 7 get 2 picks, and now they're in the advantage, and they know that someone's in market.
Are they able to catch
here
Bubble
comes
Wang though?
remaining.
1 enemy remaining.
Trades come out, but is that going to be enough? Killer 7 lit. This is a great chance for Bubble Wang to be able to catch both of them.
And here's Bubba Wang going into Bath. So got a little plenty of time. The spike's all the way over there over to Truck. Looks like they got the angles planned out. And here comes Annie. Gonna get onto site. Running out of time here. Here's Slow coming through.
Does not notice Yato in the cubby. Looked towards heaven, didn't see. What a great position by Yato. Everybody knows Chamber loves to set up in heaven. And Yato, playing those mind games, falls down into that cubby.
Oh, Yato able to get going with that 3K. And Team Baguette able to win that round. It's 7-9 now in favor of the Bobaholics.
I mean, these two teams, they're number 1 and 2 in standings right now. This is exactly the type of games we expect to see.
Looks like you got a split push going here. They got 3 looking into hookah potentially. Or Tomo's looking short. They're taking their time. Perhaps they're looking for flank here?
Changing up the strategy and catching these, once again, aggressive defense.
Oh, here comes Ed.
They can pick off Ed right here. Makes
Here
such
comes.
a big difference.
Oh, right click.
Ed
One more
takes down
time.
Nafa.
Just with 5 health.
Oh,
right
gonna
click
be
coming
enough.
through. Yes,
He
that's
takes
2 kills for Ed. He's unstoppable. But here comes Killer 7 to finally take out Ed, but that is so huge. Even without the knives, able to get that right click on to Tomo.
That could have gone either way. We've seen Nafla clutch out those duels before, and unfortunately she just falls to Ed this time around. Unfortunate, but very exciting for Team Bobaholics right now.
And here it comes. Here comes the swing. A lot of butts found. Oh, Wilson looks away, and Sojan gets the pick. A 3v3. Everyone else walled off by the wall as Bobaholics looks to get back on as Sojan plants.
Spike planted.
This is going to be very tough for Bobaholics, you know, with 2 Sentinels. Baguette is playing for that post-plant strategy. And especially with the smokes coming in, this should be not a problem for Baguette to take it.
Sojan just got to pick an elbow using the Vandal and stays alive. Also has shield. Oh, Veil World. We've seen the launcher before. And now here it comes. It's the champion's handle. The swing. One enemy remaining. Oh, Yato, who TP'd back into hookah, is able to get the last pick and save Team Baguette. It's 8-9.
That was so intense. Fred Velreal had every chance to take it there, especially with 2 kills on Sojang, you know, and Killer 7. I almost felt like they had the momentum going in to get the defuse, but Yato with the clutch play able to win that one out for Team Baguette.
Oh my goodness, the clutch gene coming out from Yato, the Baguette King.
You want to
And
play?
let's see.
Let's
Oh, he
play.
wants to play with the Baguette now. And the wall up. Yato already knows what Annie is up to here. Oh, the Cosmic Dive's coming in. Knocking down the wall. Will they see Bubba Wing here? They're going.
Gonna catch Annie off.
Dropping down. Oh no! Annie drops down and Kill 7 is able to get the pick. Spike's being planted. The wall is out as well.
Spike planted.
Here comes a 5v4 situation. Once again, the numbers advantage going for Team Baguette. Oh, you look at this, Fred.
But Yato,
Oh.
Yato knows.
Fred's been caught, and Fred's gonna retreat back into Bath. Oh, the up kill!
The peek. I'm not sure if Tomo knew that they were just peeking out there.
She's completely unaware. Now the smoke's coming out. Nalpa gets a pick on the cat. Staying into U-Haul right now as the star's coming out from Killer 7. Here comes the flash. Oh, the bomb's gonna blow. Oh, Yato with the baguette!
Sojang.
Oh no, that's not gonna stay alive. The up is down. Nalpa picks him up. Can he get away? The dash away, and it's 9-9. Oh my goodness. So, a great plan getting onto site here on A, and then defending there on post plants.
Yep.
And now it is all tied up 9-9. And look at this. Yato has picked up what he calls the fake baguette, but still an operator nonetheless.
Team Baguette, you know, they're playing for that post-plant strategy. They have all of the util to help them out, you know, play that post-plant. That's what makes it so hard. You can't lurk. You have to attack it. I think this is where Bobaholics needs to stop the aggression, needs to stop any kind of plants coming in from Team Baguette, because that's where their strength lies, is the post-plant strategy.
So, Baguette. Oh, look at this, Ed.
And
Once again, winning the 1v1s against Nafla.
Yeah.
It's been going back and forth between them as Velreal notices players down and guarded. Oh, almost caught them.
Tagged, but not killed.
See, they cannot touch Vilreal right now. And Tomo and Killer 7, both of them at half health here. So what are they going to do? Now the smoke's coming out garden. The Spike, meanwhile, still hanging out towards mid. Now heading towards Fountain here. Sojung.
Bobaholics is playing this game extremely well right now. As I mentioned, that post-plant strategy is what Baguette's known for. And if you prevent the plant, just gonna make it that much harder for Baguette to play to their strengths.
And now after
30
the
seconds
TPs,
left.
looks like they're going to try to hit A with 30 seconds left. Ed's hiding in the corner.
Ready to catch anyone off guard.
You will not
Here comes a
kill
flash.
my
A
ally.
res of Nafla.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Get out of my way.
the Empress! There goes the Empress there. Yato's ready for this. Oh, misses the up. 15 seconds left. Has to dash out. They've got a plan here. 10,
10 seconds
9,
left.
8.
Are they
Here
ever-
comes- been killed by Ed.
Strike
Got
down
choose.
A.
Now they don't have time.
They don't have time.
Go kill. Oh, 2, 1. A great defense there for the Bobaholics. And they go up 10-9.
The adapt. Bobaholics is able to adapt to Baguette's play. And as you can see, you know, stopping the plant spike, the spike being planted, is exactly
1
what they
second,
needed
peeps.
to win
I
the
gotta
round,
visit
to
the
bring it all
Astros to play
back.
some stuff.
That first pick onto Nafla, you know, as I mentioned, makes it really hard for Team Baguette to bring it back. They seem to lose their confidence when their leader is down. They play as much as they can, as aggressive as they can, but it's not the same without that confidence in their leader.
That's the second round win here for the Bobaholics this half. And now they're going to build off that momentum if they can, as the Bobaholics looking to blow down that wall. They want to go B here aggressively to dash on. Know exactly where he is. Oh, no! There goes Nafla with the first pick.
His
Defender
And
kills
he
are coming
offered.
out though. Wilson hiding an elbow. They are going to retreat. Here comes the multiple TPs. Oh, wow. So that Killjoy lockdown is going to force a rotation from everyone. And here comes both teams to A. Stars coming out.
kill coming out.
Very
Fred
peeking.
picks off Nafla.
Flash down low.
What is Team Baguette going to do now?
A few trades here.
Down A.
Spike is down though. A 2v2 situation. Where's the Spike? Does Ed know?
Yeah,
Swing over.
Wilson
Oh, Wilson sees. Last one standing.
Yato wins the op duel.
Here comes the plant. Oh, they know where Wilson is. Plant's been canceled. 30 seconds left. Still plenty of time. Here comes the plants. Here comes the swing. And Yato with the operator kill. All rise. Here comes the king. Yato King.
The Bread King.
That makes me hungry now. Now I want some baguettes.
Sure.
And
That was
it's
a
10-10
great
now.
play by Baguette. I love the way Yato is able to cover while that spike is being planted. I think that's exactly what they needed. You know, Yato being so strong, covering for the teammates. That's exactly what they needed to win that round out.
Nafla hitting 30 kills. Ed with 25. Oh,
Ed
here's
trying to
Chris.
pick up a few more.
1, 2.
Is that a new third?
Oh
No.
my goodness.
Killer
How many
7.
guns? How many
Always
guns
stopping
do they need?
Edmund.
Just so huge. Edmund D is always able to. I mean, even if they anticipate him being there, it's just like Ed is always one step ahead.
Yeah, Ed really picked up his play ever since the first couple of rounds, and now we see frags come out of him left, right, and center.
Oh, Yato once
Yato.
again. Using that baguette of his. Here comes the heal as Sojun plants.
Bobaholics is
knocked
just
down.
asking for mercy from Yato right now.
Here comes the res as well from Annie. And that's gonna be huge. They res Edmundy. Knows exactly where that is. Oh! Vero misses! And now here comes the operator! Able to scope in! The ping difference! And Edmundy is able to get the 4K!
What a great res by Annie, grabbing Edmundy. They did not expect that. Gave them a little bit more pressure from the hookah side,
nothing
causing
but our
Yato
gifts.
not to be sure where to help out. Where should he look? Is it CT? Is it hookah? That pressure, that res, really caused Yato to second guess his defensive positioning.
And so Edmundy once again coming through with the clutch. And now it's 10 to 11. It's another close game. We'll see what happens in these last 3 rounds of regulation.
We expect nothing less from these two teams.
Here comes Yato with the real baguette. Nafa looking
want
good
to
entry
fight
here.
it?
The Cosmic Divide coming out, and that forces the wall out from Bubba Wing.
That should give them a safe plant spot, letting them play what they do best.
Here comes Nafla. And that wall. Interesting, it kind of cuts into U-Haul a little bit. Oh, here comes Tomo from back, picks off Cats. And now the Cosmic Divide going down. Spike's been knocked down here because of Edmundy. And we're going to play a few more sprays.
Wilson takes down 2.
2 kills for Wilson.
And the spike hasn't been down yet.
Spike planted.
And Spike's been planted. That's what they needed. But it's going to be up to the duelist.
Going to be enough.
Here comes Tomo. Oh, the flash out.
Oh, God.
Trying to jump in.
With the util out. You hate
dear.
to see it.
How are they going to do this? Oh, and Bubble Wing flicks on the Nafla. And Ed's going to get the defuse. Team Bubbleholics is 1 round away from winning this match.
You know, the synergy between Bubba, Annie, and Ed right
Match
now,
point.
you know, that kind of synergy is what I want to see from all of my teammates whenever I play. But the defuse, the moment in which Ed defuses and making that noise, causes Nafa to really make that close peek, not realizing Annie's making a wide peek to catch her off guard. Beautiful play by Ed and Annie there.
Baguette's going to need to win the next 2 rounds or the game's over. 12-10 in favor of the Bubbleholics, who are really feeling it right now.
But we've seen this before, you know, the confidence in winning the last round sometimes just makes you play a little too aggressive, getting picked. Is that going to happen to the Bobaholics here?
And here comes Team Baguette trying to get on. Oh, a miss slow there. We've seen that before. That's unfortunate. And, oh, here comes the Cosmic Divide from Cats. Well, here's Nafla here. Oh, but Bubba Wing wins the battle. Yato trades onto Wilson. A 4v4 now with 1 minute left. Flash in from Fred.
Baguette really needs this round to stay alive here. But the Cosmic Divide is making that really hard for them right now.
And look at this. They TP'd because of the Cosmic Divide. They don't know that the entirety of Team Baguette has TP'd onto A. And they've got the advantage. They can get on quickly. And here they come. Team Baguette looking to plant A. Sojung will plant near the truck.
Post plant. Let's see those post plant
Spike
plays come in. Might be a little tougher with Edmundy on the op, but not impossible. We've seen it before.
Sojung walling off CT. Now they know they're coming in. Here comes Ed, as well as Team Bobaholics looking to finish it off right here. Fred walks in.
Almost
Tomo winning
steps.
U-Haul. Oh, shots
No
coming out
touch.
here. Ed doesn't know which
Great.
angles to hold.
That was
Oh, here
beautiful
comes the
smoke.
battle. Oh, the Guardian
Cat
kills
Leon.
Tomo. And Yato as well gets confused. Last one is it? Oh, the post plan comes through once again. And there's a round for Team Baguette. It's 11-12.
Those were great smokes. Those were amazing smokes, giving them the cover that they needed for the defuse, but not enough for the gun advantage that Killer 7 and Yato had.
Oh, looks like Team Bobaholics is going to have to put Cat on the stinger here as we head into the last round. of regulation to see who will win the. Oh my goodness, Yato!
Wins the op duel. He is so strong on that. Edmund G has had almost zero chance against Yato on that op.
That is so huge. They needed to take out Yato. And
Everything
Bubbling
to
not
get
in
this
position
plant
for the
through.
oh, that's another
Tomo.
kill for Tomo. Oh, Tomo, we love you so much, don't we? Let's see if it pays off here. Wilson gets a pick. Wilson trying to retake. Here comes. That is great. We have the lockdown here. Oh, no!
With the flank!
Oh, that's huge. They have no fear. They're just on site here. They're going all out on this. One player is detained. This Wilson Noku, a 3v2 situation in favor of the Baguette. Here comes Yato. Oh, here comes the defuse. It's not pleasant for them. It's halfway. Last one standing. Will it survive? Here's Tomo. Oh, Tomo!
So close!
Oh, unbelievable!
Sides.
And now we're going to overtime. Our first overtime of the tournament between Team Baguette and Team Bobaholics. Wow, once again, that post plan is so inspirational.
Strong. That was 0.4 seconds away from a defuse. That was crazy. You know, if I was in that position, I would hold on to that defuse as well. But unfortunately, just wasn't enough. That aggression coming in from Yato and Nafla, taking them out. Beautiful patience by both those players.
As we go into overtime, both teams get a chance at one side. They get 2 rounds and they have to win by 2. So we switch sides here. It's going to be Team Bobaholics going on to the attack and Team Baguette on defense, and they're going to try to hit B. Oh, look at this. Nafla's holding an angle.
Positioning for Nafla.
Here comes one. Dash away. Wow, great pick here from Nafla. And what is this going to mean for Team Bobaholics here as they hang out around B side? Turret's coming out. Smoke's still there. Slow's coming in as well. Some util being used.
They need that one pick to give them that confidence to push onto site.
It is on.
Here.
Oh, here he is.
And there it is.
Jinx. Oh my gosh. For Ed. Oh, but Yato's able to finish him off. Oh, it's huge. And 2 kills for Yato. There. Or 1 kill there, rather. I got too excited. Too many things going on there.
Good.
The force of rotation. The numbers advantage in favor of Team Baguette here.
We are definitely in overtime, and Yato is holding the fort down.
Oh, look at this angle that Tomo's holding. Oh, the slow coming in as well. And that is going to help Tomo get 1 pick. And now to dismiss out.
30 seconds left.
It's going to be Reina versus Reina.
Last
coming in.
standing.
Oh, Tomo gets 2. And here comes Bubba Wang. It's going to be up to her. She's trying to get on. And Tomo is able to get 3 kills there. Oh my goodness, we've seen this before. Tomo is just so strong in the late game. And now Team Baguette has the advantage going into this match point.
Yeah, which is amazing. You know, Nafla giving them that confidence, stopping the aggressive B push. I think Bobaholics play very well when they play fast and they just plow. But Nafla getting that first kill prevented that, causing them to go to their plan B, and their plan B just isn't as strong.
And here comes the A short. The wall's coming out. No fear. They're trying to blow down the wall. And they got 2 hiding. Oh, did Velro just expose himself there? Perhaps they don't notice. Here comes the wall.
The wall's
oh,
out.
they're pushing down the wall.
Beautiful timing.
Oh, Tomo with the
Tomo! That's
Here comes
twice
with
now.
the plants. Oh my goodness, Tomo
planted.
just so clutch. Here it comes. Nafla gets a pick. They're on fire right now. A 5v3 in favor of Baguette. Bobaholics looking to try to get back on. It's Ed with the close up going into U-Haul. Switches to the Vandal. Walking in. He's to check the corners. Here we go. Gets a pick. Oh, a trade from Nafla. There for Sojung.
Last player standing
as Yaka gets a kill out of cat.
Annie.
The bubble away. Oh,
Nafla.
the DK. Oh, unbelievable. Team Baguette has beaten the undefeated Team Bobaholics. Oh my goodness, 14-12.
Undefeated team.
Oh my goodness, Team Baguette, so strong. And they were able to win both rounds in overtime and take this match 14-12.
Nafla really popped off there. The whole match just getting these crucial picks, giving them that advantage, and really just stopping any aggression that the Bobaholics had. Ronto, what did you think? Who's your fave?
This was such a long match here. Lasted 56 minutes, including that technical timeout there. So a little bit of a break, but this was our first overtime game. We kind of realized what the game plan was for both of these teams. They had to take down the raid boss. It was Nafla and Ed, and if we look at the scoreboard here, Nafla picking up 37 and Ed with 32. They were both trying to find the picks that they wanted to give their team confidence to get onto site. And ultimately, I mean, this is going to be so interesting because this is potentially a finals match preview. We've got the 2-1 Bobaholics and the 2-0 Team Baguette here. Oh my goodness, what a match we just saw here, Linus.
Yeah, I hope every single game is like that, but I have no doubt that finals, I hope it's between these two teams, given what we've seen today.
All right, we're going to try to go for a quick interview here before we go on a short break. We'll be getting the interview with the captain of the winning team shortly.
I'm so sorry. I just switched the overlay without warning you two.
Overlay?
Yeah. So it's back onto Discord.
Okay. So we're okay. Yeah. So
yeah. Because we're gonna move
we need to do the overlay here. Yeah, we're still here. Okay.
Yes.
We're gonna do a quick interview as we get ready for the second game. They're doing their map bans right now, and we can't wait to see what questions do we really ask here. What was the game plan or whatever? But it seems like they were able to adapt to each other's playstyles.
Okay, let me move her.
Yeah, I would say, I'd love to know what was in their heads when they found themselves, at a one-man disadvantage every time the round started. Like how some of the game mentality was like, you post-planted, and especially that round with, I think it was Tomo and Yato there.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a beautiful play. They were down, but they really picked it back up and clutched that round out, with Yato getting that final kill on Wilson.
So Team Baguette catching fire towards the end, a close match going to overtime, but once again, Tomo, the Reina, just coming through late game once again, and Team Baguette going up 2-0. And now we have the winner's interview, and we have the captain of the winning team, Team Baguette. It's the one and only Battle Sage, Sojung. Hi, Sojung. How are you feeling right now after this 56-minute game?
Oh, I have so much adrenaline. I need to take a nap.
Yes.
You okay?
I think I need to raise you up, to be honest.
Oh yeah. Will you raise you back up again?
You're at 200 for me.